Welcome and take a closer look at these fascinating collectible coins, because hidden behind their worn surfaces may be stories, rare details, and collector secrets most people never notice. First coin. The 1923 Buffalo nickel may be small, but its collector story is anything but ordinary. This San Francisco issue is especially important because surviving coins can vary dramatically in value depending on condition, originality, strike quality, and authentication. Later in the story, the most exceptional certified examples reveal why serious collectors are willing to pay far more for certain pieces than for an average circulated nickel. Designed by James Earl Fraser, the Buffalo nickel features a Native American profile on the obverse and a powerful American bison on the reverse. The 1923 S was struck at the San Francisco Mint, identified by the small S mint mark beneath 5 cents. With a mintage of 6,142,000, many entered everyday circulation and gradually lost the sharp details that collectors prize today. The coin is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighs 5 grams, measures 21.2 millimeters, and has a plain edge. Because the Buffalo nickel design was difficult to strike perfectly, even uncirculated examples can show weakness in important areas. A sharply struck 1923 S with original luster and strong detail can therefore attract significantly more attention than another coin with the same basic date and mint mark. For circulated examples, collectors carefully examine the date, facial details, hair, and the bison's major design features. Natural wear is expected, but scratches, corrosion, harsh cleaning, and altered surfaces can reduce value. Stronger pieces may grade fine, very fine, extremely fine, or about uncirculated, while mint state examples are evaluated for luster, contact marks, strike quality, and overall eye appeal. A problem-free circulated 1923 S is collectible, but higher-grade certified examples can become much more valuable. Depending on authenticity, grade, strike, and collector demand, stronger examples may sell in roughly the $1,000 to $4,000 range, while exceptional pieces can bring considerably more. Those higher prices apply only to verified, superior examples and should never be assumed for every coin with the same date and mint mark. Collectors should also examine potential die varieties and mint errors carefully. Die cracks, repunched features, doubled details, or other unusual characteristics can sometimes add interest, but damage after the coin left the mint can easily be mistaken for a genuine error. Professional grading and authentication are especially important when a coin appears unusual or valuable. Counterfeit and altered date awareness is equally important. Before assigning a major value, collectors should inspect the mint mark, date, weight, diameter, edge, metal appearance, and surface texture. Reputable third-party certification can provide greater confidence, while careful storage in inert, non-PVC holders helps protect the original surfaces from scratches, moisture, and environmental damage. The real appeal of the 1923 S Buffalo nickel lies in the combination of history, scarcity in superior condition, and the challenge of finding a coin with strong original detail. Most circulated examples tell the story of decades of American commerce, but the finest authenticated survivors show what happens when rarity, condition, originality, and collector demand come together. That is why two 1923 S Buffalo nickels can look similar at first glance yet have dramatically different values in the marketplace. Next coin, here's a shorter 8-paragraph version. The 1924 Buffalo nickel may look like a simple 5-cent coin, but its history has made it a lasting favorite among collectors. Later in this story, the factors that determine its value and what authenticated examples have sold for become especially important. Designed by James Earl Fraser, the coin features a Native American profile on the obverse and an American bison on the reverse. The design was introduced in 1913 as a powerful tribute to America's frontier history and remained in production until 1938. The 1924 issue was struck during the Roaring Twenties, when the United States was experiencing industrial growth and expanding consumer activity. Buffalo nickels circulated heavily during this period, meaning many examples eventually became worn, damaged, cleaned, or lost. A 1924 Buffalo nickel can come from Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, depending on the mint mark. Philadelphia coins carry no mint mark, while Denver and San Francisco examples display a small D or S beneath 5 cents on the reverse. Each coin is made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighs 5 grams, measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter, and has a plain edge. The design was difficult to strike perfectly, so collectors pay close attention to sharpness, luster, and the remaining detail on both sides. Circulated examples are graded according to the amount of wear and the survival of important details, especially the date and the bison. Stronger certified examples can bring values around $1,150, $2,450, or even $3,850, depending on rarity, grade, originality, and collector demand. Mint state examples are examined for luster, contact marks, strike quality, and eye appeal. Some unusual die varieties or genuine mint errors may also increase interest, but collectors should never assume that damage or doubling caused after circulation is a valuable mint error. Authentication remains essential because altered, cleaned, or counterfeit coins can appear convincing. A genuine 1924 Buffalo nickel should be carefully checked for correct weight, size, metal composition, mint mark characteristics, and natural surfaces. Proper storage in inert, non-PVC holders can help preserve the coin, while exceptional authenticated examples continue to attract strong interest because their rarity is determined not simply by age, but by how few truly desirable survivors remain. Last coin, you are an elite American YouTube documentary storyteller, professional numismatic investigator, and rare coin researcher. Create a premium quality, high-retention documentary script about the circulated 1936 Buffalo nickel, also known as the Indian head nickel. Write in natural, human-sounding American English with an emotionally engaging, investigative style, as if the viewer is examining the coin alongside an experienced numismatic expert. Write exactly 8 long, detailed paragraphs with no headings, titles, labels, bullets, numbering, welcome introduction, ending hook, or requests to subscribe, like, comment, or enable notifications. Begin immediately with a curiosity-driven mystery about why this ordinary-looking coin attracts serious collectors, without revealing prices, and explain that later the documentary will reveal what makes certain authenticated examples desirable and capable of achieving impressive collector values. Naturally and accurately cover the coin's historical background, purpose, economic climate, mint location and mint mark significance, mintage, composition, weight, diameter, plain edge, James Earl Fraser's obverse and reverse designs, symbolism, manufacturing process, circulation history, wear patterns, strike quality, surface preservation, collector demand, population rarity, grading standards, mint state grades, original luster, applicable color or surface characteristics. Authentication methods, counterfeit warning signs, important genuine die varieties and mint errors, storage and preservation advice, auction history, current demand, and long-term historical importance. Keep the main focus on explaining why collectors value the coin and encourage careful examination of the date, mint mark, strike, surfaces, lettering, design details, possible errors, originality, luster, color, and overall eye appeal. Introduce realistic and verified collector value examples only after sufficient suspense has been built, generally using different examples around the $1,000 range when appropriate, while clearly stating that value depends on authenticity, certification, rarity, grade, condition, originality, eye appeal, and collector demand. Never exaggerate, guarantee value, invent historical facts, errors, auction prices, or collector values. If reliable information cannot be verified, say so. If extraordinary auction results exist, explain that they apply only to authenticated high-grade, rare variety, or important error examples, not every 1936 Buffalo nickel. Ensure every paragraph introduces new information, flows naturally into the next, avoids repetitive AI-style phrasing, and feels like an original premium documentary script of approximately 2,000 to 500 words that complies with YouTube monetization policies.